Are you tired of having no items in Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes.
Running out of mushrooms?
Yes.
Zonite?
Yes.
Well,
Gonna get max dupe.
what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another how-to video, and today we're going to be talking about duplication glitches on Tears of the Kingdom. Now, we're going to be covering two different glitches today. The single item glitch and the multiple item glitch. And the multiple one, we can get up to 4 items at one time. So we're going to be going over those step by step, in depth, so you guys can follow along and hopefully be able to have
Max dupe.
2. So without further ado, let's get into it. So you want to come to this area in Lookout Landing, the training area. Now, for the single item glitch, you don't actually have to be here. You can do this off of any ledge. The reason why I'm here is because this ledge is the perfect height, 1, and 2, for the next glitch, being in this area right here is perfect, and I'll get into that later. But let's get into the first glitch first. So you want to come up here, up onto this ledge, and now you want to find an item which you have 1 of. Now, you can do this with items that you have more than 1 of, but honestly, if you have 6 or more, don't even bother with this glitch. Wait until the next one, because that is going to be more suited towards your needs. Make sure you have less than 6 for this glitch. So let's see what I have. So I have one of these. So I have 1 blue-maned Lionel Saberhorn. So let's take this. So we're going to pretend we're going to throw it, and we're going to keep holding it so we don't actually throw it. So now we're in this position, and we are on the edge of the ledge here. What we're going to want to do is, whilst we're still holding R, so we're not going to let go of the R button, so we're not going to throw it, we're going to jump back, and we're going to hold down up on the D-pad. Not straight away though, we want to give ourselves a tiny bit of room, so it's going to look something like this. Like that, right? Now you can see that on my screen it says that I have no blue-maned Lionel Saberhorns, which isn't true because I'm holding one, right? But that's because I don't actually have it in my inventory. At this point, you just want to let go of up and then press up again. Right? Not straight away, because you want to be able to move a tiny bit, but you also don't want to take too long, because if you take too long, this happens, and that's wrong. So let's try that again, and this time I'm going to show you the correct timing. So it's going to look something like this. This is the first one, and then bam, that's the second one. Now, at this point, once you hit the second one, you want to let go of R, and then you want to let go of up and then hold up again. So it's like that. Now you'll notice that at the bottom, you will see that it says drop. On the other two, it didn't say drop. So whilst you're still holding up, you now want to press the drop button, so X. And you'll see that I threw the first one that I had in my hand, and another one has appeared. So now there's 2, but we want to have 6. So let's go ahead and repeat this until we have 6 of these. 6 is a magic number here. Remember, as long as we have 6, we can then move on to the next glitch. So we're going to carry on and do this until we get 6. But we're not going to pick up both of these. We're only going to pick up the one that we threw. We're going to leave the one that we duplicated on the floor right there. And that is an important step. And the reason why is this, and I'll show you. If I pick up both of them, oh, let me not talk to you. Go away. No. If I pick up both of them and I go back up here, let's get back into position here and select our item. We'll filter through so we can find it again. Here it is. Now, when I go to throw this, you will see that it says 1. This should say 0, not 1. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this glitch and get back up here. And any amount of this item that I have that is more than 1, I'm going to go ahead and drop. So if I have 4, I'm going to drop 3, so on and so forth. So since we now have 2, I'm going to drop 1, leave it there. Doesn't really matter if we leave it here or down on the lower level. The only thing that does matter, as you're about to see, is I only have 1. So now when I jump back and hold up on the D-pad, I have 0, and we can carry on. Okay, I'm going to pick this one back up. And as you can see, I still have the one that's up here. I still have that one down there. And I have the one that I just threw in my inventory. Now, when I go to find it, you'll see that it's not there. So I have to just sort my inventory out, and then sure enough, there it is, right here. So we have 3 right now, and I want to make sure that we can get to 6. So let's just fast forward a little bit here. Zoom. So at this point, we now have the one that's up there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So let's pick them all up. So now you see that I have 6 of these. So we went from having 1 to 6, and this is the number we want to get to so that we can go ahead and do the next glitch. So for the next glitch, we want to make sure that, again, we have at least 6 of these items that we want to duplicate. There's a reason why there's 6. Now you can do it with less, but it is kind of a waste of one of the materials that we're going to need. So I would suggest going with 6 and 6 alone. Now, once you have 6 of the item that you want to duplicate, so for example, we will stick with these for now. You also want to make sure that you have a shield equipped. You also want to make sure that you have a bow equipped. And you also want to make sure that you have apples. Now, if you've seen another guide, then you will know that you don't have to use apples. You can use the palm fruit, you can use the wild berries, as you can see I have here. But the most important thing you want to make sure is that the fruit that you do use is in the top row. Because if it's in the top row, then it's going to be left of pretty much all of the items that you would even think about duplicating. For example, the apples are left of the bomb flowers. Another example, they're also left of the muddle buds. Honestly, guys, just use apples. You're going to realize later on from what I'm going to show you that you're going to be using apples anyway. So just use apples. So how many apples do we need? You see I have 6 here, and you'll see why I have 6 later, but I would honestly say don't go above 16. 16 is your limit. Anything more than that, you're going to be running the risk of despawning your items that you're trying to duplicate. So what you're going to want to do is you want to hold all of these apples, and you want to just drop them over here. Really doesn't matter if one rolls away, like you see that one rolling over there. Doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you drop all of your apples except for 1. So if you have 16, for example, make sure you drop 15. All you need is 1 apple remaining. Now, you want to go to the item that you want to duplicate by holding out your bow, fusing that item to your bow. So we're going to stick with these. And then you're going to press B. That way you have no risk of accidentally shooting your item. Once you've done that, you want to open up your menu and you want to eat that apple, that 1 apple that you have. Eat it. Yum, 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 yum. Now, you want to go over to where your bows are, and the bow that you have equipped, you want to remove the bow and you want to equip the bow. You'll now see that that item is no longer on your arrow. Before you removed it, it was still on your arrow, but it's no longer on your arrow. That has now activated the glitch. And to check that it has correctly activated, you want to go back over to where your apple was, and you will see that in that slot, the item that you want to duplicate is now there. At this point, you just want to come out of the menu, hold down ZL to equip your shield, jump and press A so that you're about to shield surf, but before you land, you want to press plus so that you get back into the menu. So it's going to look something like this. Perfect. Perfection. Now we're back in the menu. At this point, you want to hold the glitched item, and then you want to find where the actual item is. So the actual item of what you're trying to duplicate. So you can either scroll down and try and find it this way, but I think you'll quickly realize that this is dreadful. This is kind of long. Like, where is it?
Where is it?
It's here somewhere.
Where is it?
Here it is. So you can find it like that, or you can even scroll back up, sort, and you can find it like this. Way easier. Now go ahead and hold the rest of these, and this is why 6 is a perfect number for this glitch, because if you had less than 6, you wouldn't be able to fill up your hold slots. Now, before you come out of this menu, you want to make sure you sort one more time, and I'll show you why.
Show me, I want to know.
So we just sorted it once, but you can sort this more than one time. You just got to make sure you do it at least once. Look, I'm just going to do it many times.
Many.
The reason why is because the glitched item is now going to say -4. This simply means that the game now owes you 4 of these. The glitched item now owes you 4. At this point, you can go ahead and come out of the menu by pressing B, and you will see that all of these are now on the ground, ready for you to pick up. Now you have 10. You had 6, you duplicated 4 more, just like that. Now, if you wanted to do this again, all you have to do now is go and pick up an apple that you dropped, so that you have 1, stand back over here, and sort this. Make sure you resort this so that your apple is back at the top. Then you want to fuse your item back to your arrow and press B again. Go to your apple, eat it. Go to where your bows are, unequip it, re-equip it. Check that the glitch worked. Yep, it's in my apple spot. Come out of this. Jump, press A, pause. Hold this, salt. Hold all the rest of them. Salt one more time. This is the important part. And as you can see, the game owes me 4 again. So now I can come out. And bam. I have more of these. So you can see that I now have 14. Now, why am I doing it right here? The reason why I'm doing it right here is because when I shield surf in this area, you can see that my shield is still brand new. Let's do that again. Hold ZL, jump, press A, and look. My shield is still brand new.
Oh my goodness.
That's because this is the training area, and I believe that the game didn't want you to be able to break all your stuff in this area. Now, if I was to shield, I'm gonna quickly put on my thunder helmet real quick in case I get electrocuted because the weather is taking a turn for the worst here. If I was to do the same thing right here, you can see that it is no longer new. You can actually do this glitch anywhere in the world. However, you do run the risk of your shield eventually breaking. So I would suggest doing it in this area here. I always do it right at this spot here. I don't know why, because I can do it here also. And just to prove that, this is also a new shield. I will do this here and shield surf right here. And you'll see that it's still new. Now I'm going to get electrocuted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly pick up my apples before they get toasted.
Explosion.
So that's the reason why you want to be in this area here. Now, once you've run out of apples, what do? I'm going to quickly do a time lapse. I'm going to do a duplication glitch of diamonds so that I can show you guys why the apples is a way more viable option than any other fruit. So let's go ahead and do some diamonds.
Super fast.
As you can see here, I can't fill up all the hole slots. And that's because I started with 5, not 6. This is why starting with 6 is so important. Let's carry on.
Okay, let's go. Super fast.
Right around here, just after I do the jump, you'll see that I forgot to hold the diamond before I sorted my inventory. However, you'll also notice that it didn't matter because the glitched item is still there right next to the actual items. So at this point, I can just hold them, hold the rest, and as long as I sort after I've held everything, everything will be fine and we can carry on. The glitch still works.
You almost messed it up for everybody, man. Eat it.
And now we have one more apple left. We'll let the lightning shock us first. Just in case. We're literally doing this in the worst weather.
Super fast.
Okay, so we've now run out of apples, so we can no longer do this glitch. So what do we do at this point? We've just duplicated a bunch of diamonds. So, right opposite in Lookout Landing,
Bam.
I'm so sorry. Right opposite, we have this store. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell our diamonds. We're going to make sure we always have 6 left.
Hey. Oh.
So buy my stuff. We're going to make sure we have 6 left. So we have 20. So we're going to sell 14 of these. And you can see we're making 7 grand just like that, right? So I'll sell these. And right away, you'll notice in the background that there's 6 more apples that we can buy. So we've made 7 grand. So why don't we just spend, what would that be? 72 on all of these? 72. We're going to buy these apples. That way we don't have to go out and cut down trees or go find some more apples anywhere else. And you know what? Whilst we're at it, I'm just going to buy some arrows because I just made free money, right? So I'm just going to buy all these arrows too for 100. Perfect.
Perfection.
And now I can get on with doing the glitch straight away once again. Now, what will happen if I use my 6 apples and duplicate more diamonds or duplicate more anything? Well, I'm not going to be able to go and buy more apples, am I? Because they're sold out. So at that point, what I want to do is head down here, down into the underground section of Lookout Landing. And I want to go to where the pot is. Where's the pot? I always get lost down here. Go to where the pot is, and I want to sleep until morning. Now, because it's 11 p.m., this might not work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep until morning again. Ideally, you want it to be 24 hours. So I'm going to sleep till morning twice, but this might work if you only do it once, depending on the time. Let's say it was like 6 a.m. and you did this, then it would definitely work. But I did it twice. Once I've done that twice, I now want to just teleport back to Lookout Landing. This will reset the area. And you will see that the apples have respawned, as well as the arrows. So, once again, if you run out of apples, all you have to do is do those steps. Go down to the pot, sleep until morning. If it's already near morning, just sleep twice until morning. And then you'll be able to buy some more arrows and you can continue doing this glitch as many times as you like. Now, I understand that duplicating 4 at a time can be a bit tedious. And I know that there is another glitch where you can actually duplicate a lot at one time on version 1.4.3, but that glitch takes a lot of setup and it's not accurate. This glitch is very, very accurate and you can pull it off every single time. That being said, maybe I just need a bit of practice, and if you guys want to see a video on that one, I can most definitely do that. Just let me know down in the comments and I'll get it over to you guys ASAP. But what did you guys think about these glitches? Did you already know about these? Am I doing too many steps? Could I have done it shorter? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Let's all get these dupes together, man. But guys, if nothing else, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, help us grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.